Now, the government has proposed a new bill called Bula that aims to ban unregulated lending activities in persons not authorized by RBI. My colleague again, Pallavi, is joining us to give us all the details.
The Department of Financial Services has proposed a bill that's called Banning of Unregulated Lending Activities. As the name suggests, it is going to enforce a ban on persons or entities not authorized by the RBI or other regulators. This is as per the draft document. Now, essentially, the new law will also ban public lending businesses not registered under any other law. Currently, the government has invited comments or suggestions, and the deadline for that is February 13th. The new law also prohibits funding or advertising that is related to such operations. Now, according to the draft law, it aims in setting up an authority to create a comprehensive database of legitimate lenders, and any violations under this new law will be cognizable and non-bailable with penalties and prison terms. Now, this proposed bill is expected to bring in more transparency and more regulation in a sector at a time when the demand to access, the demand as well as the access to credit has risen substantially.
Thanks for that, Pallavi. Now, it is one of the most touted and ambitious schemes announced during the first budget of the Modi 3.0 government. Close to 7,500 crore rupees allocated to schemes to fund offshore wind power projects. The first projects were to be set up in Tamil Nadu and Gujarat. The idea was to set up large windmills in the sea and bring power back to the shore. But this ambitious scheme appears to have run into some trouble. There are no takers for the funding offered by the centre. As a result, ONGC and NTPC Green have come forward to take up the challenge. But there's a catch. My colleague Vikas Srivastava has this exclusive story for you.
These two joint ventures, the joint venture of NTPC Green and ONGC Green, what they have asked is that basically this first block which was offered by government in June has not generated enough interest in the developers, So what they have said is that if government offers these two projects to them on nomination or cost plus basis, they can take up the survey activities there on priority, and then they can also develop it as a demo projects, where it can develop a lot of interest in the minds of the investors, because especially the cost of setting up these projects is way too high compared to what the government has offered in terms of VGF. They have offered around 6,853 crore rupees. But the setting up this 1,000 megawatt for two projects would cost around 25,000 crore, so which they believe is not lucrative enough for them to undertake these projects. But ONGC and NTPC, given the kind of expertise they have in these sectors, ONGC has been setting up offshore oil and gas platforms, and NTPC has the expertise in generation and evacuation of power, which both of them can combine to set up these projects where nobody has right now shown enough interest. So going ahead, I think they believe that this is the logical way in which they can generate interest in the mind of the developers going ahead if government provides them on nomination basis. That's the condition that they have, I think, right now in their mind, and they are also discussing with the government on this.